So you've had this, you had the chance to get back into action. You've had to do some recovery and regeneration. How now do you feel going into this weekend, given the fact that you guys are also down a couple defenders?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously for me personally, those friendly games couldn't have come at a better time. Coming off the injury and getting minutes, getting 45 minutes in the first game, and then being able to push it a little bit in the second game and get 60. Kind of get my sea legs under me for those two games felt great, and now that I've had getting to that weak point of recovery, the game was on Sunday, we have a game on Saturday, so. Feeling good going to the game, and if the team needs me, I'm there and I'm ready to rock.
We'll go to Jason Anderson next. Jason, go ahead, man.
Hi, Steven. Thanks for speaking with us.
Yep.
I'm curious. The amount of time that you were out. You kind of I guess you try and study up on what the team is doing while you can't necessarily participate in every aspect of it. How has it felt getting beyond the sort of the classroom side of it and actually getting to, execute some of that stuff and work with the guy?
Sorry.
Jason, you got muted there.
Yeah, sorry. Trying to work with the guys in executing this system where some of the time as a defender, you might even be part of the attack from open play, not just getting in the box on these set pieces.
Yeah, I think in the beginning of the season, it was more just like kind of learning from afar. I was watching the games and obviously seeing what they were doing and how the back three would play and how they'd press and how they'd build out, and then obviously as it's come closer to me getting back on the field, I've been more involved with the team, more involved in meetings, and then obviously now I'm fully involved with the team. So it's been a kind of a learning curve for me. Obviously we played mostly in the back four years prior, and now this year it's just learning a new system and just getting used to it and learning what Hernan wants from me and from the guys. But it has a pretty clear message, and it shows it in the game. So I'm just hoping I can implement what he wants and just continue to do what the team's been doing.
We'll go to Dave Johnson. Dave.
Hey, Steven. What you just mentioned that. What is the clear message that Hernan wants from you, or how is it different for you playing in this system, and do you like it?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, I think, in the sense that he wants us just to be up more on our front foot, moving forward, pushing constantly, instead of in years past where we kind of drop into our shape deep into our end and kind of just defend. He wants to be a condensed team and make sure that we're kind of putting the pressure on them and maybe turning the ball over in their half so that we can create chances quickly there. So I think that's a little bit the difference. Obviously there's gonna be times where we're gonna be getting into our shape and our block, but it's more of a mid block. So that's kind of the biggest difference, is just being condensed and trying to push forward constantly. So just getting used to that, and kind of just getting used to being back on the field for me is the biggest thing, is just feeling my legs under me again and being kind of in tune with what I'm doing.
We'll do two more questions. We'll go back to Dave Johnson.
And along those lines, you've kind of already addressed that, but just what kind of emotions are going through? You've got a couple games under your belt now. You got a match coming up, and probably a few months ago you weren't thinking that, or you were doubting if that would be possible. So does it feel like Christmas every day right now?
Yeah, it's extremely exciting. I can't tell you guys how long of a road it's been. It was months on end, not sure if I was going to be able to play again. My ankle just wasn't taking, and I was having so much pain doing anything. So that was the biggest thing. It was just getting out there and being able to play without pain right now it's been amazing. I'm extremely thankful. I'm really happy right now the way things progressing with it, and it's just been a really long road, and I'm just thankful for the staff here and everything that they've done to try and get me back, because it's been almost 10 months now, and since the last time I played in a league match, and I just can't wait to get back out there with the guys.
Last question, we'll go to Charlie Boehm. Charlie, go ahead.
Hey Steve, it's great to see you back. I have a question about Hernan, I guess, and the vibe in the locker room. It seems like he's really connected with the squad, and the mood and the motivation is strong. And yet, this system seems to just demand the utmost out of you guys. Seems really physically intense and draining. So I'm wondering how has he done that? How is he getting you guys so excited about this really intense, physically demanding system?
I mean, I think he implemented it from preseason with the guys. You know, I saw that from the beginning and what he wanted, and guys kind of bought in right away. So I don't think it's been too hard for guys to buy into the system because it seemed like they were into it from the beginning. And obviously, you can see it pays off in games like the Toronto game, and it's pretty easy for guys to buy into the system when you win that game 7-1. Guys obviously are on a high right now, and we just got to continue that throughout the rest of the year.